Jackson, you're the NFL's leading receiver going up against a Cardinals defense that's going to be down.
We'll take what they give us, and, we're ready to go out there and ball out as a team, and, I'm excited for today.
Yeah, newly acquired.
Ready today. He's a pro. I'm excited. A lot of blur, going to go on, so I'm
right now.
Well, that's what they're hoping. There's a lot of blur on this opening kickoff return.
All right, deep back is Rashid. Second half. Chad Ryland has got the ball teed up at the 35. The wind is not moving. A very good day for throwing the ball. Let's see another full house. It's the Cardinals and the Seahawks. He twirls his way to the 35. They got him in a trade this week from New Orleans on a 20-green. Sam Darnold is in the top 5.
He's been outstanding all season long, and even last week, completing over 70% complete on the entire season.
This offensive line has been phenomenal so far this season. And quickly out of the backfield, he'll throw outside. Thompson making more involved in the passing game. And the Seahawks against a Cardinal defense without 3 starters.
Well, the guy that's going to be filling in right there, number 50, the rookie, Cody Simon. It's going to be a tough.
Here he goes after the gain of 3 on the first play. Here's a 2nd down and 7 and hit by a couple, including Davis Gaither. 3rd down and 5.
Well, 3rd down is such a critical thing. You talk to both sides of it, whether you're talking the offense of Seattle, they say we got to stay out of thirds to slow down the run on 1st and 2nd down and keep their eyes on number 11 and try and affect Darnold.
The heat is on the top of your screen in the slot. It's 3rd and 5 for Darnold. The block by Cross. It's a gain of 6 on 3rd and 5 and up to the 46.
Well, this time the Cardinals just 4-man rush. You've already mentioned that offensive line, Kevin, and how well they've done this season. Plenty of time for Darnold and Cooper to make that.
And Walker will place himself in the backfield. And it's a gain of 8. Quick throw. The accuracy of the quarterback, Darnold, over 70%.
Hands quickly. But the other part of it is the play-action pass. When they want to push the ball down the field, most of the time it's off the play-action.
Cardinal defense comes in, number 20. Boy, did they play well Monday night in Dallas. Getting close. Had a couple there knocking them around, including Darius Robinson on that line. 5 and about a yard shy of the first. It'll be 3rd down and 1. 3rd down last week at Washington.
Almost less than 1 if you look right down the line there. Not very far to go.
A carry of the season. And he got the yard on 3rd and 1, and they move the chains. It's a 1st down to the
Arizona defense. Personnel changes on and off the field. They like rotating the guys up front. Mr. Up high.
Walker the back, opening drive, 1st and 10. They begin looking inside the pot. Smith and Chipper with the grab. What a catch.
Well, just got through talking about play-action pass. The pressure that was brought by Arizona, that leaves them in man coverage, able to take advantage of it.
And he's just shy of 1,000 receiving yards this season, 95 yards. And Jackson Smith-Njigba, the NFC Offensive Player of the Month. Yards, leading the NFL, a yard shy of 1,000, the ensuing kickoff. You could see his head spin, 25-yard return for the Cardinal. That was a pretty impressive drive. Darnold 4 of 4 to start this one. He began last week.
Number 36 of the receiving team. 10-yard penalty. 1st down, Arizona.
See, just goes to show you, don't start guessing up.
Head snap, right? It was like they had to grasp the face mask, but not so fast, Kevin Harlan.
On the IR, and Brissett is the starter.
Well, and he played so well last week against Dallas. He was named that again here today on the road.
The running back is Bam Knight. And Brissett with the line, and he's got it up the sideline. The play action was key last week in Dallas. It comes up big right there.
But it gives it the look that it's going to be a run, and then you come out in space. McBride just with the delayed release. He was blocking on the backside for 1st down.
Brissett told us this week that McBride is the best tight end he's ever played with.
And he said Jack Doyle.
Tackle made there by Thomas on Knight. After Murphy grabbed the jersey, you could see it on a couple of terrific targets, and we've already seen Trey McBride.
Well, Marvin Harrison Jr. had his biggest game a week ago against putting up impressive numbers.
Oh, there was the blitz. He was hit. The ball is free. Picked up by Lawrence. Will he take it in?
The big question, review it because it's a turnover.
That's a fumble.
Well, they just overloaded. They had 7 guys of pressure. They overloaded the left sides.
A 34-yard return by the veteran DeMarcus Lawrence, who was right there. And with Ernest Jones out, he returns as a starter and comes up the middle Monday. They scored on 5 of their first 6 drives. The big hit, though, by Tyrese Knight. Myers will try to tack on one more. 14-0 Seattle. In a little more than 5 was last week, and it was the first forced fumble they got on the season. Big play.
You just got to take a breath right here and understand you're down by a couple touchdowns. Here's the blitz right here. You see the highlighted play. Lawrence is able to scoop it up and take it in and score. But what an outstanding job of pressure. Knight coming free.
Here we go, another kickoff. Bobbled and reeled in. This is the running. Kaz Surratt was there on a 16-yard Arizona Cardinal return.
Jacoby Brissett, whether it's on the sideline or in the huddle, guys, let's just take a breath. The game's just started. We got a long way to go. Let's.
Early in the week, he said the operation, the communication
is the key, and because of, like we just heard, the crowd.
There goes Brissett and drilled in the play by Knight. Tyrese Knight. Nice open field tackle.
Kevin Trent, Texans were down 19 in the fourth quarter. They've come all the way back. It's a Davis 9. It's wild. 31 seconds to go. Back to you.
C.J. Stroud now. Second for Knight. Will work his way to a first down and brought down by Kobe Bryant. And
standpoint, we need to know what each other's thinking before anything is said. Beating guys to the punch to where you may only hear parts of the play call, but you threw the receivers and said, when we got on the plane home, we need to be exhausted. We're going to need IVs after this game because it's going to be that hard.
Down in 10 with the pitch out tonight and finds a gap as he broke a Knight tackle. Down an 8 for the Cardinals.
The Cardinals like to bring Kelvin Beachum in the game. That's what they had on that first down. Over the course of the game, they like to bring him in, and the tendency tends to go in his direction. That time, trying to break one of those tendencies.
Jump back and forth a bit. Higgins, the tight end in motion. Second down and 8. Good time for Brissett. Out to the 45. He squirms for 7. It'll be third and short for the Cardinals.
In the game as that extra tight end eligible player, but we see the difference in this offense from when Kyler Murray's the quarterback. We got a third and short here.
Leonard Williams made that last tackle. Bam Knight the back. Third down. Torpedo flag thrown. And the punting unit will go out there for Arizona.
So you're going to have the guard pull, and you're going to have a tight end play happens. Look, neither one of them block him. He just comes free for a hit in the back. They had a hat on a hat. If you block, great instinctive play there from the Seahawks getting that done. But Arizona right now.
Back, fair caught 19. Hang of 4-3, 39-yard punt. Seahawks are the most rounded team in the NFL right now. Are they the only team in the league? We know this in the top 5
day, and that's what Mike McDonald is trying to build here in Seattle.
Now and others. And there goes the speed of Shaheed. Then belts it out of bounds. Now, and they're out to the 29.
And Kevin, back to your comment about balance, that really has to do with these. McDonald changed offensive coordinator. Ryan Grubb was the offensive coordinator a year ago. They bring in Clint Kubiak to run a more balanced offense.
10. And brought down on the play by Dante Stills on the defensive line. A gain of 3, and we go.
Chance for the Jags, and the defense ends it for the Texans. Will Anderson forces the fumble. Sheldon Rankin.
We thank you. Second down and 7. An offensive touchdown, a defensive touchdown in this one for the Seahawks. Cased on the play by Sweat, and downfield it goes. And it's grabbed right there by Smith and Jigba. 16,000 yards on the season.
Well, I just love how they move Darnold around. It's quick throws, it's shots, so it's hard to get pressure. It's hard to get sacks. Only sacked 9 times on the season.
The back. And the play action. Darnold down, gain of 14 after the catch of 17 to the 37 of Arizona.
The backfield, it draws the linebackers, that underneath coverage up. So it's one-on-one with Burke and accurate throw.
Scott of the Cowboys, but Darnold is attacking him early and often here. 4 of Arizona. Just finishing up on Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. It's just the 23rd time in NFL history. Games of the season. He is on a pace right now to have the all-time single-season receiving record.
11 is all the time and try and keep him contained. And as you can see, it's hard to keep him contained. Already 4 catches for 82 yards.
Across the block, going deep, incomplete at the 5. And there's a flag. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba thrown.
Well, they're going to get Buda Baker with a late hit there, or a shot to the receivers.
This is number 3 of the defense. 15-yard penalty for the previous time. Automatic first down.
There's the veteran in the decorated.
Just he comes in late.
Yep.
Actually, so it's...
This defense of Arizona was coming off their best game of the season at Dallas. Been averaging 40 points a game at home. They had 5 sacks against Prescott. Here, either on the sideline or up here in the press box, and they'll go and check him out. They're playing the secondary. Starting linebacker Mac Wilson is out too. He leads them in tackles.
That's 3 big misses on that side of the turf, and when anytime you see that from up top, when Williams put his hands to his head, that alerted down to the field.
Shaheed will pick up a couple near the 16 of the Cardinals. It is a pickup of 2. They talk about a terrific wide receiving core.
Well, and it just makes the defense guess that much more, right? It opens things up. And we were wondering, was in this system with Clint Kubiak a year ago. He's been able to pick it up relatively quickly.
Walker on second down at the 9. And they move it. They give him the first. It's 1st and goal.
And Kevin, you already mentioned the offensive line, how well they've done this year. It really is a formidable offense. It's hard to...
Number 3, that's Josh Jones, who has come in as an eligible receiver. And a timeout taken. With 1:35 to go in the first. Cardinal by Brissett, which was hauled in, vacuumed in by Lawrence, returned 34 yards for the touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba has put his fingerprints on this one already.
Well, 4 catches for 82 yards. First, a quick hitter. Then, of course, the over-the-top play, getting them in blitz. So you have to pay for Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Absolutely. Number 1 in receiving yards.
Injury timeout on the field.
And then Jigba.
Well, that's coming out of a timeout, too. So plays. We know he took a hit a couple plays ago on the penalty by Buda Baker. Williams goes out right after this play. Watch his head hit the back of his head hit the ground, but Smith and Jigba did not go out.
Goal. Here comes Sweat. There goes Darnold to the end zone, or short of it and incomplete. And broken up on the play by Cody Simon, starting for Mac Wilson today.
5-yard penalty. First down.
That's their starting right tackle, Abe Lucas.
Oh, he goes upfield to get that second. And then they go upfield when you know, but as that play extended, he saw the linebacker and wanted to get up, and then did you see him realize it? And then he tried to duck.
He's a big rascal, that's for sure. 2nd down and goal. Charbonnet is the back. Blocked by Lucas. The broken tackle at the 5. He broke the tackle of Burke. Holani takes it through. The running back with his 6th.
I thought Burke was going to be able to get him. He didn't fall for the big juke. He just was able to, and then watch the stiff on that front pylon.
Only the 14th carry of the season for Holani, who takes it in on the touchdown run. They're utilizing every weapon they've got. Kalani just scored from 9 yards out. George. Seattle is now, this season, outscored their opponents 77-25. And works his way in here, the 29-yard line, banged down right there, 118 and some pushing after the play.
It's on the last play, the touchdown run. He's going to get Josh Sweat coming off the edge. Watch how Sweat jumps inside, and he's able to seal it. Lucas, after having that penalty for going upfield, he comes back and makes the key block on that touchdown run.
Well, it's going to be first quarter yet. You're playing in one of the loudest environments in the league. Play action by Brissett. Lost his footing, who had a gigantic game against the Cowboys, just under 100 yards. Picks up 14 right there and a first down.
Well, Kevin, I think left in this game, we're still in the first quarter. So 21 points. We just heard that the Texans can and get a drive going.
Brissett is 3 of 3 on 1st and 10. Olsen picks up 4. That's the running back tandem. Here's what they yards by DeMarcus Lawrence. He also got a 43-yard touchdown pass to Jackson's 2nd down and 6. DiMercado remains the back.